Hi guys! I know it's been a very, very, very long time. I have been going through a lot, medically, work-wise, art-wise, life-wise, and I just wanted to make a impromptu, kind of unscripted update video for you all. Really quick, as you all have probably noticed, if you have kept up with my channel, the random 15-second video of me messing around with my OBS and my new Brandy PNG tuber. I want to make content again, but I want to do what I want to do. This does not mean Evergreen's canceled. Dear God, no. I know I say that every time I make any kind of community post or any kind of other video. It's just with what I've been going through in life, medically, mentally, work-wise, I've had no time or motivation to work on the episode. It's done, like, as in, like, everything's sketched and everything's edited. It's just, I need to line and color and make new backgrounds because the old backgrounds are bad. But doesn't help as well. I actually moved computers, finally. I didn't lose anything, thank God. But it, you know, just in case I have to go back in and re-edit some stuff, that'll be a bit of a fun process. But besides that, everything's there. I've had no time between medical stuff, my retail job, and then my art career. But either way, it's not dead. I think about those little guys a lot, my little wolf babies, my little Primrose, my Kai, my Racer, my Slash, all of them. I think about them a lot, and it makes me sad that I've had no time to work on them between everything. But I do want to do something for the channel so it doesn't die, and that is most likely going to be Brandy content, which I know that a lot of you have come over to see her, and I've said that I was going to do stuff with her, and I've, again, had no time, but I finally have this new computer where I can actually do stuff that I want to do with her, and that includes Let's Plays / playthroughs. I want to do some live stream content. All of that would be non-canon, just goofy, me in character talking to you guys, and just having fun, because I'm going to get into some really heavy topics now to kind of say what I've been going through medically. So if you don't want to listen to what I have to say, because it makes you queasy, I get it. Just know TLDR, I got really, really sick, almost died in the hospital about a year ago, and I'm better now. I'm going to be on medication soon. Fuck, insurance stuff is the bitch. Anyways, but, you know, what I'm going to be talking about for the rest of the video is what I went through medically, because it's very important to me. So let's just get started. So back in 2016, 2017, I can't remember when, it was a long time ago, I had some medical stuff going on, and I kept getting misdiagnosed, ever misdiagnosed, and up to about 3 years I got misdiagnosed. And it wasn't until I finally found a surgeon that he was like, oh yeah, this is what it is, we'll go ahead and we'll do the surgery. I had the surgery around 2020, like January of 2020, and they missed what they had to cut out. And so I had to go back in a couple months later to get it fully removed, because they didn't do a CT scan or MRI or anything to see what was going on, because my surgeon was like, oh, this is what it is, I know what to do, but he missed half of it, so whatever. Cut back to 2023, I'm fine. I felt a little odd, but it felt, you know, I was like, okay, cool, that part of my life's over with, I can just focus on my new job that I got that year, and just focus on other things. And then in October, I felt gross. We went back to the hospital, and whatever happened with the original surgery, it started to show up again. And it was frustrating because I didn't want to go through that again. And finally, the doctors there in the ER looked at me and they were like, hey, most likely you have Crohn's disease. And that was a shock to me, because when I went in for the original surgeries, strictly my surgeon said, it's not Crohn's because you're too young. That is what he said. And what's ridiculous is when we were seeing him in the room, in the diagnosis room, one of the nurses one of the training nurses that were there suggested that it was Crohn's, and he shot that down. So, cut to December of 2023. I am currently laying around feeling like death. My stomach hurts. I am throwing up. I can't keep food down. And we go into the ER probably New Year's of 2024. And the doctors just let me go, saying that I had a back spasm and whatever. We went back the next day, and I was instantly admitted. I had to get a drain into my stomach because I was going septic. I was very close to dying. But thank God, I'm still here to tell the tale. So what ended up happening was they put a drain in my stomach, and then I had to get what is called a ostomy bag. Ostomy bags are for people who have part of their intestine removed, and to help the healing process of the reconnection, they go ahead and they take a little thing called a stoma, and they put it out of your stomach, and they put a bag over it so you can still, dispel waste, because that stuff has to go somewhere. I had that thing for 3 months. I hated every single part of it because it was embarrassing and it was eye-opening. Which is, I know that's such a weird thing. Oh, it's just the experience. I'm so thankful. It was a lot on my mental health, a lot on I was so sad. I was so sad. I knew it wouldn't be forever. I was worried that it was going to be, because I know some people are stuck with ostomy bags for the rest of their life. But thank God, around, it was April 11th, I finally had the surgery to get it removed. And thank God, I am back, I've got a big old scar on my stomach. I've got a scar from the original surgery, and then I have a scar from where the ostomy bag was. And it messed with me mentally for a good bit, and I'm now at the point where I'm pretty good. I feel okay. There are times where I do relapse, but that's just because, oh my God, I almost died. It's not funny, but dear God, it's just the steps that it took to get to this point to finally get a diagnosis. Because 2016, 2017, we're now in 2025, it's almost been 10 goddamn years. 10 years! Where I didn't get diagnosed properly. It's so insane, but good that, and then, what ended up happening was because of, after the bag, they're like, oh yeah, I know you're good, but Crohn's disease doesn't go away. It doesn't. I'm gonna be stuck with it for the rest of my life, which is okay. It's okay if you're medicated properly. And I was, but, after 6 doses, on the 6th dose, I had a really bad allergic reaction to it, so we had to ditch that medication altogether. As of this recording, I'm going to be starting a new medication on the 14th of March, and I hope that it'll just work and I won't get gross from it, because I want to keep this under control. Because with this medication that I'm going to be going on, I'm not saying the name because so far I'm not really happy with how long it took for insurance to go through. With this new medication, it will hopefully, after 6 months, I should be on recession. So I should be getting better and not having to worry mostly about all this crap. Because with Crohn's disease, I have been super tired, irritable. There are days where my stomach hurts, not a lot, thank God, but without the medication, I've had days where I was worried that I'd have to get off of work pretty late in my shift, which is not fun, because they need me, and I need money, so I just hope that this medication does its job. But with that being said, thank you guys if you've listened this long into my medical story. There's so much more to talk about. I might make a full-on video about it, like scripted, detailing what has happened. But if you like what I do and you want to support the channel, I recently made a Ko-fi, so I will place it in the link in the description. And that's about it. I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you again for listening to my rambles and my unscripted rambles specifically. and I will hopefully see you guys in the next video. Bye!